Morning. Today's the fucking day, bro. I'll be honest, I'm not as nervous as I thought I'd be. Ooh, man, right. But with that being said, bro, I'm starving, bro. Worst part is this woman was like, guys, make sure to have a good breakfast. Oh, I know. I've only been able to sleep like, well, it's been fine. I slept today 6 hours. But actually, yesterday was pretty fun. Grandma's birthday, we celebrated it. Went to see my cousins, made some plans. I think my aunt started crying midway. She was saying about something like, you need to keep living or some shit like that. It's pretty sad. I did record some of it, so I might be able to upload that. That's pretty much it. I think on Friday, either Friday or like Thursday, late Thursday, I'll upload like, it's a lot of shit, bro. I'm so fucking out of it. That's how fucking cold my car is, bro. There's a lot of noise. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. Fuck. I'm sorry, but I have to put it on. 7:07. Terrible, by the way. But it's only one test. I need to be there by 8. I'll get there. I always get there. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm confident. I have to be, I guess. The only thing that I'm gonna search up, I don't usually do this, but for this test, it's not that I have to, it's more that it's like bad muscle memory on my behalf. I have to, I'll just search up what angular velocity is and angular acceleration, because I always, or whatever it is, because I always forget one or the other. And like the period of revolutions or whatever the fuck it is. Because I know one that, like, I know when if it asks me for theta, I know that. If it asks me for something else, I'll be able to answer it. But usually the fucking W and the alpha always mess me up. If you guys don't know what this is, then I'm sorry, but physics is physics, bruh. Physics is physics, yo. And then tomorrow we have an interesting final to take. I say interesting because there's two ways I can do it. Today I'm gonna study a lot. I'm gonna study the majority of it, which shouldn't be that hard. And then the other one is that apparently out of 40 questions, the final review, he said is gonna mimic the actual final, right? And so he said the same thing for the midterm. And so what my buddy did was he fucking wrote down every single question on the midterm. Like, I think there was like around 40, 50 or like even 60 review questions. He wrote them all down, and on the midterm he was able to get like a fucking, I forgot what he got. I forgot what I got, honestly. I think I got like an 80, I think. He was able to get like a fucking like a 9, close to a 90, just because most of the questions on the final were loosely connected to the actual review. And obviously they had different numbers, but the premise was still there. Like, it's pretty simple to, especially in like higher level calcs, sometimes the answer, like, it pretty much, like, at a certain point it follows the same format. So sometimes the answer will just be a multiple of the original question. So for example, if the question is like, find the total, find the mass of this line, find the mass of this line bounded by these regions, and like the equation is like the integral of c x y p is equal to 4k, and then the boundaries are whatever the fuck, right? The answer could be like 36. 36 is a multiple of 4, right? Or even better, it could be 16. So it's just p squared. And then if they give you 5 and you try 25, you get it right. So it's really just like, not a guessing game, but like if you can connect the dots, then okay. And if you do the math, you'll see that somewhere along the processing, they square the 4, and that's the answer. You're just like, oh, okay. Or they don't square the 4, but like somehow they get it to be the square of 4, either by subtracting, by somewhere in the integration and derivatives, or sorry, just integration really, it turns out to be the squared. You can just assume that, okay, so whatever number there is, it's most going to get to its square counterpart. Therefore, instead of me doing all this process, I can just put 25 as the answer. That's it. So that's another way to do it. I might do it. I just feel like it's so much. I feel like that's more work, in my opinion, than just actually getting it done. Because if I just study for it, I don't know. Then the third option, the hidden option, is like I can just cheat. It's pretty easy. It's Proctor. Like even though like I won't be able to be using my screen, I can always just use like a laptop off screen. And since we're giving scratch paper, right, the way the webcam will be positioned, it's so that you can't really, like, you'll see me like write shit down and calculate it, but that's about it. I'm pretty sure like if you do like, I've done full body and they don't really care. Like I've asked them like, do you want full body? Like I actually don't ask them. Obviously you don't want to do that, but like we tell them like, what do you guys require? Just put your camera on. All right, cool. So like my hands, it's just neck and above. All right, I'll see you guys at the gym. Right. Dude, that shit was so bad, bruh. Like, I don't even know what to say. The beginning was just fucking terrible. Middle section was kind of high, but then towards the end it was just... But I think it should be good. I think like I got most of it, so I think 70, 80, hopefully. And tomorrow we have a math final, so now I'm just gonna do some cardio, legs, and that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go home after that. got done working out. Fucking stayed in there for way more. I stayed there for longer than I needed to, but I enjoyed it. I was doing some cardio, ab workouts, since I'm like, fuck, I might as well do this. We got over the test, so I guess. I don't know. That was fucking a doozy, bruh. I fucking stepped in there. Damn, that shit, bro. I think it's I don't know what's wrong with the car actually, but I don't know. I gotta fucking take it to the shop. I'm not gonna take it to the shop, but I'm gonna do it myself. I don't know, but that shit was a doozy. I went in thinking so fucking confident, stepped out that room feeling so fucking ashamed of myself. Because it wasn't that I didn't know anything, it's just that most of the shit on it was like, she went over it and then I don't know, I just forgot it. Like there was one problem where I literally knew what to do because I did it. Right? Like I did it before. I did it the day before. I did it the day before that. And I did it on the fucking test. Like it was literally the last test we took. If I go home right now, I can point, like bro, all the tests, I can point to you all the questions that were on the test, and I kid you not, the fucking test, all the 5 tests she gave us are the final. I swear to God. So like I'm just so frustrated at myself because I could have done more. That's the only thing. That's my only issue right now, is I could have done more. It's not that I knew everything. I just could have done more. That's what upsets me. And so for this final, for my calc final, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna have a YouTube video going over the final review, and I'm gonna just jot down. He gave us a final review assignment, which is just like a PDF file. I'm gonna just go through it and just copy every single question with the answer, and that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm saying this because the last time this happened, so he gave us a midterm PDF, and I've talked about this, I think, on the midterm PDF. Not almost, but like the majority of the questions on the PDF were on the midterm. So if you jot them down and you had the answers, you could have literally just like, oh, this is it. That's literally how it went. And even though like it is like you can't really cheat, at the same time she gives us like the way proctor exam is, like with the webcam, it's the same thing as me. Like you have this, right? You give me a formula sheet, and then when I'm looking down, I'm also calculating stuff, and I'm also using my formula sheet. So it's very easy to cheat, you know what I'm saying? You can't assume that I'm cheating just because I'm looking, like I'm looking for, on my formula sheet, you know, like you can't prove it. Anyway, and so one of my classmates actually did that, and so he got like a fucking 90, I think. So I was like, wow, really? Let me zoom in real quick. I'm just mad at that. I was like, wow, really? And so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not because I don't know the material. I know how to do most problems. It's just that I don't want to feel this. And I was doing, today was leg day 2, so I mean, bro, I think into my squats, I kind of forgot about it. Cause like I was starting to feel that shit, so I was like, right, fuck this. Let me worry more about like not breaking my fucking back. That's pretty much it. And tomorrow